Hello and welcome to another campaign battle for Total War Warhammer 2. And we're going to be facing off against an army of the Dark Elves led by Marathi herself. She's got some bleak swords, some dread spears, a couple of shade units on gold veterancy, so they're going to be pretty tough. Got a lot of dark shards, which I know from my own Dark Elf campaign, they're pretty nasty. They've got some artillery and a war hydra. It's going to be a pretty tough fight, but we've got a fairly decent army here. We've got our only a level 3 lord, so that's our weak point. We've got a melee specialist, a Saurus veteran, got some temple guard, some warriors, got some cavalry here, cold one spear riders, got a stegodon, got a couple of unit of Croxagors, and then we've got those pterodon riders, which I like. These aren't the flame boller ones though, they're actually a lot better, but they should do a decent enough job in this fight, hopefully against the artillery. Okay, as far as the map goes, they do have a lot of ranged units, so we're probably going to try and use these trees to our advantage here and use that to try and soak up some of the fire. So they're going to have to come at us, so we're going to try and lure them in as much as we can, keeping these guys just within the tree line. And then we're going to have our heavy hitters over on the flank. And these can sweep in and wrap around them. Now, as far as our flying units go, I might put them over in the corner for the moment. I really want them to take out their artillery, so I'll probably send them around this way when the battle begins. Okay, we've got our own cavalry, which I think we're also going to keep hidden. Now, if they have any sense, I'll be targeting those temple guards. We're going to put our lord and our veteran up front to try and draw them in. Yeah, so it's really going to be about... Actually, that's just... That unit can be seen now. I'm not sure if can we hide this unit, or is it considered too big to hide? No, we'll just have to keep it over there. The Croxagors are hidden, which is what we want. So we really want to just try and draw them into the tree line, and that's where we're going to win. If we try and meet them in the open field with that much range unit, all those dark shards, those shades, we'll get torn to pieces. So we're going to send these guys in through the trees. So they can only see our stegodon and our lord right now. And of course these guys. Looks like they're going to send some harpies over maybe. Let's send them into the trees. Not too worried about our lord, he'll be okay. Yeah, looks like they've seen what we're doing over here. Let's send these guys through the forest. Looks like they're going to split their forces. Actually, this is really good for us. So their artillery won't be able to do much against our lord. They don't know where the rest of our army is though. That's the thing. They know where my lord is. Let's lower its accuracy. And we're going to wait a little longer before we hit that. Okay, they're starting to spot our units now. And they're moving some of those dark shards back to support. I think we're going to have to push up here. Marathi is flying straight in against our Lord. That Hydra is moving in. Okay, let's slow things down while we take a look at where everyone is. It's a bit hard to see with these trees. This is exactly where I want them. I want them getting tied down here. Get them surrounded. And we're just going to completely envelop them. I don't think these guys, I would have preferred the fire ones. Fire ones are much more effective. We're just going to send them into melee. And we'll let our cavalry do the work on their ranged. Because we're going to go after those dark shards. And they won't like this one bit. There we go. That's what we want to see. Oh, and you also have a Stegodon coming in. And Croxagors. And I didn't see this coming. Okay, so we are now fully engaged all across the map. Let's get a one off guard mode. One of them will keep chasing them down as much as we can. So where did Marathi go? Okay, this popped Murderous Prowess. That's going to give them a slight edge in some of these fights. Looks like our Pterodons have seen of those guys. We're going to move them in here. Yeah, they're getting really chewed up now, those Dark Elves. Yeah, you can see they're breaking all across the field now. That Hydra is surrounded by some of our best units there. Kind of seeing those guys off. This is going to look like a really embarrassing defeat. There she is. I wondered where she got to. She's fighting with a couple of Croxagors. Okay, that War Hydra is running. Okay, who's left we got to deal with? These shades are causing us a bit of a problem. That's what the Stegodon is for. They're charging on that unit. I think that War Hydra is going to go down. It looks like they're all breaking now. And Marafi is on the run. And my plan to lure them right into the tree line didn't quite work out, to push out sooner than I would have liked. But once we got them to mess up here and we were able to envelop them, it was over pretty quickly. Temple Guard took quite a lot of hits there. But overall we came through this fight fairly unscathed. I really got to get rid of these standard Pterodon Riders and get the fire ones, because they're much better, but these guys did a decent enough job. They took out the artillery, which is what I needed. It can always get a bit messy when you're fighting in jungles like this, a bit hard to see what's going on. But I think we handled that as best as we could. Okay, let's take a look at the post-battle stats. Okay, 107 for those Gold Spear Riders, 115 for those guys, 105 for the Croc scores. So they're our best performing units, really solid numbers though across the board there. And we've seen off this attempt at an invasion, a pretty pathetic attempt at an invasion. She came with the best unit she had and she got sent packing. I'm sure it's not the last we've seen of Marafi, although I've got a feeling she'll probably try and get a peace treaty with us now. Might be able to get some cash out of her for that. But that's it for this campaign video. Another fight against a different type of army. We've been fighting all different kinds of armies in this Lizardmen campaign. Vampires, Dark Elves, Skaven, Empire, Norska. A lot of things going on. But that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next one.